Colin Kaepernick kneeling during the national anthem.
Colin Kaepernick knelt instead of standing during the national anthem.
Refusing to stand for the national anthem.
The way I was raised, before a football game, you stood to honor America. And after the game, you knelt to honor God. But today, those values are under attack.
Former college football coach Tommy Tuberville.
Socialism, abortion on demand, open borders, it's got to end. So I'm getting off the sidelines and into the fight. As your senator, I'll have President Trump's back. We can't be bought, and we won't back down.
Who, like many other conservatives, are making false promises.
Together we'll drain the swamp.
Catchphrase.
And build the wall.
Oh, there's another catchphrase.
Take care of veterans and respect law enforcement. Protect life and defend the values that make America great. I'm Tommy Tuberville, and I approve this message because weak-kneed, career politicians aren't tough enough to stand with President Trump. But I am.
Of course, Tommy Tuberville approves this message, the message of lies and hypocrisy with racial undertones, yet here we are, so let's dissect. Starting with Colin Kaepernick is the easiest of easy targets, drawing voters to align with Donald Trump's psychology. It's virtue signaling to say, hey, look, what you adore in Trump, you can adore in me.
The way I was raised, before a football game, you stood to honor America.
Ironically, he calls for the division of sports and politics, yet here's Tuberville, a man who made his name through football and using the gridiron as a backdrop for his own political advertisement. I mean, he even says this.
So I'm getting off the sidelines and into the fight.
Exactly. Onward.
And after the game, you knelt to honor God. But today, those values are under attack.
This is Tommy Tuberville's view of America. Christians, and only Christians, who live in this land. Tommy, heads up. Not everyone believes what you believe. That's what makes America great. It being the melting pot of mixing cultures together to form a cohesive country, at least we thought. Tuberville is part of the problem here, not the solution.
Socialism?
He uses more targets. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Elizabeth Warren, and Rashida Tlaib, 3 strong women. And then converts their better for society ideals into violence by displaying it in his ad. He is fear-mongering to the core. Hilariously, he utters this.
We can't be bought, and we won't back down.
Won't be bought? He's already been bought. Grit PAC is a single candidate super PAC in support of him. Their total, per opensecrets.org, $129,000. Tommy, in the words of Terry Bores in Chicago,
Hey buddy, who you crapping?
who you crappin'?
Together we'll drain the swamp and build the wall.
2 mottos that have transcended the Conservative Party, yet heed no results. This is the real crisis, a distraction from the most corrupt American president we've ever seen, blaming problems on migrants as a means of deflection to continue the injustices on the American public, and selling a pipe dream to bigoted minds. Tommy Tuberville is just another worthless foot soldier in the Trump army.
Take care of veterans.
Yes, take care of veterans by endorsing Donald Trump.
June 1964, Trump registered for the draft after he graduated from the New York Military Academy. He received 4 education deferments. Then, September 1968, Trump, starting his real estate career, got a medical deferment because of a bone spur in his foot.
I had deferments because of college, like a lot of people did. Numerous deferments because of college, and I had a foot thing, and I had deferment for that.
The man who goes after Gold Star families, the late John McCain, 4-star John Allen calling him a failed general, he wasn't, Senator Richard Blumenthal forgetting the name of slain U.S. Army Sergeant David Johnson while he was on the phone with his widow, telling her that her husband knew what he had signed up for. Yeah, that's leadership, right, Tommy? Half of active duty service members are unhappy with Trump. A poll showed off militarytimes.com. Take care of the veterans, coach? Then why does Trump's new pro-veterans website direct all donations to his personal foundation, following the pattern of stealing from charity? Fool me once, they say. Remember, this is the seat Doug Jones narrowly beat over Roy Moore. Roy Moore. Tuberville has 2 primary opponents, Bradley Byrne, who put out an attack ad of his own, featuring Cap and the squad, and I kid you not, the other opponent, Jefferson Beauregard Sessions.